You ever see an outfit and just get it? It looks so effortless, so cool, but you can't quite put your finger on why it works so well. Well, what's the secret sauce? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and deconstruct a look to figure out what makes its modern aesthetic tick. Okay, so here's the look. At first glance, yeah, it's pretty simple. A flannel, a top, some jeans. But trust me, these pieces were not just thrown together randomly. They're actually having a conversation, telling a very specific style story. And that's the big question, right? What exactly is that story? What is it about this combination that feels so current and so intentional? To figure that out, we've got to break it down. So first things first, let's deconstruct. We're going to look at each piece of clothing on its own to really understand the job it's doing before we see how they all play together. Let's start from the outside and work our way in. The first thing that really grabs your attention is this oversized, dark plaid flannel shirt. This is the heavy hitter, It's our visual anchor, and it really sets the whole tone. And here's why all those little details matter. That oversized hit, it's immediately telling you this is a relaxed, comfortable vibe. The muted dark plaid keeps it feeling modern, not like you just came from a lumberyard. And wearing it open like that, it's not really just a shirt anymore, is it? It's acting like a light jacket, and that adds a super important layer of texture and dimension. All right, so peeking out from under that loose flannel, we've got the core of the outfit, and it's just a simple black crop top. Now this piece is all about one thing: contrast. So this is where the magic happens. The flannel is big, it's loose, it's got a pattern. The top is the complete opposite. It's small, it's solid black, and it's fitted. That push and pull, that contrast is what makes it so interesting to look at. The top is like this clean, streamlined base that stops the big shirt from just swallowing everything up. And finally, holding it all down, we have the foundation of the whole look, the base. We're talking about these faded black, wide leg jeans. They're anchoring everything. The high-waisted fit works perfectly with the crop top, right? It creates a really clear waistline, just where that flannel opens up. But the wide leg cut, oh, that's the real game changer here. It creates this long, flowing line that balances out all the volume from the shirt on top. It's what creates that single, unified shape. Okay, so we've looked at the individual pieces. Now let's kind of zoom out and talk about a bigger idea. All these choices, the big shirt, the small top, the wide jeans, they all work together to create one of the most important things in fashion: the silhouette. So what is the silhouette? Honestly, the easiest way to think about it is this. If you squinted your eyes and just saw the person's outline, that's it. It's the fundamental shape of the whole look, and it tells you everything you need to know about the mood before you even see the details. It's absolutely critical. And this slide just lays it out perfectly. On the left, that's our outfit. We've got a relaxed silhouette. It's all about those loose, flowing lines that just scream comfort and ease. But on the right, you've got its total opposite, a fitted silhouette. See how those lines are sharp, they're structured, they hug the body? One isn't better than the other, they just tell completely different stories. Okay, we've deconstructed the pieces, and we understand the silhouette. So now, let's put it all back together. How do all these different elements mix to create one single, cohesive vibe? This chart basically nails it. That muted color palette, it keeps the whole mood grounded and understated. The mix of textures, you got that soft flannel against the tougher denim, that adds visual depth so it doesn't look flat. The loose fit and the layering, that's what gives it that, oh, I just threw it on kind of effortlessness we all want. And of course, the flannel, the crop top, the wide jeans, this is all pure 90s inspiration, tapping right into that nostalgia that's so big right now. And this quote from Rachel Zoe just hits the nail on the head. Style is a way to say who you are without having to speak. The story this outfit is telling is all about relaxed confidence, a love for comfort, and a little nod to fashion history. It says so much without saying a single word. So why are we going through all this? What's the takeaway for you? Because you can use these exact same ideas to understand your own clothes and be more intentional about your personal style. And it's actually a pretty simple 3-step process. So next time you get dressed, just take an extra second. First, identify your key pieces. Then, think about the overall silhouette you're making. Is it relaxed? Is it sharp? And finally, ask yourself, what's the vibe? Is it professional? Is it playful? Is it edgy? Doing this little exercise can totally change how you look at your own closet. It turns getting dressed from just a chore into a real act of expression. Which brings us to one last big question to think about. I mean, this outfit clearly uses trends, but it doesn't feel like a carbon copy of something, right? It feels personal. So, are trends a rule book that you have to follow exactly? Or are they just suggestions, like tools you can use to build your own unique style story? That's something to chew on.